Day 42 of my 30-day van conversion challenge. This morning I tried to fix the leak in my sink system. I changed the hose and clips to see if it made a difference, and it didn't. I kept fiddling about with it and eventually came to the realization that I don't think there's a pressure switch in the pump that I bought, so it doesn't turn off when I close the tap, which causes pressure to build up and then it starts to leak. I did order a new tap, so we'll see tomorrow if that fixes the issue. For now, I just took the pump off and I put everything else back where it was. So then it was finally time to start installing my cabinet fronts. I really underestimated how difficult this job was going to be. I didn't really know the best way of lining the fronts up on the drawers when I had to take the drawers out to be able to install them. I tried using a pencil and it wasn't really accurate enough, and then I came up with this method of halfway poking the pocket hole screws through and then pushing the cabinet front up against it whilst it was in the drawer. This did work, but it was still not easy to line it up outside of the drawer, and it just took absolutely ages. I had to keep putting the drawer in to check it was still in the right position and then taking it out again to screw some more screws in. But I got my first drawer in and then I installed the magnets to help keep it closed. Now though, the magnets were in the way of the drawer being able to close. I had the brainwave of adjusting the drawer slides so that the drawer sat a bit lower and could slide in underneath the magnets. And in doing so, I managed to do it in a way that the front of the cabinet stayed in the same place, but the back was lower. I wasn't really sure how I did this, but I was very happy that it worked out that way and I didn't have to adjust the front of the cabinet. I installed my first drawer knob and the first drawer was finally done. Then I moved on to my pantry, which was even more difficult because I had 3 different sections that I needed to line up in the same place. I really can't believe how long both of those took me, because between the drawers and the sink, I'd already reached the end of the day. To be fair, there were a couple of meltdowns about the sink thrown in there too, but I got the cabinet knob on the pantry, not the magnet, and that is the end of day 42, and I'll be back tomorrow for day 43.